Some of the trees here are as old as Jesus' time. So let's go to some of the old trees. Okay, this is the area around the church, but it continues that direction, it continues up the hill, and it continues past this wall to the north as well. Later, when we'll board the bus and we'll drive out of here, from a distance, you'll be able to see the full size of the Garden of Gethsemane. Now, the only way to tell or to estimate the age of an olive tree is the thickness of the trunk. In any other tree, when you cut it, you can count the rings. But you'll see today, when you'll be in Bethlehem, that in an olive wood, there are no clear rings. You have beautiful, beautiful lines and formations that looks like a piece of art. That's what's so unique about olive wood, that there is no one piece similar to the other. And the only way to estimate the age of it is the thickness of the trunk. Have a look at this tree, for example, that I'm pointing. You see? See how thick is the trunk. Have a look to that tree. See how thick is the trunk? And to the far one, we're going to be there. Don't worry, you'll be able to take a picture, a better picture from the other side. Olive tree is also a symbol of fertility. It can be very old and still bear fruit. Have a look here, you see? All these little things that look like seeds of rice, this is the future olives. In Hebrew, the Garden of the Olive Press. Gethsemane means an olive press. We did find a grotto here, a cave with an olive press inside. Now this was a meeting place between Jesus and his disciples. When the weather is good, they sat under the trees. In rainy days, they could go into the grotto. And that's how Judas knew that he will meet Jesus here. And let's go closer to the church. I will tell you what are the two main events that happen here. And I'm reading from Ezekiel 44. Then he brought me back the way of the gate of the outward sanctuary, which looked towards the east, and it was shut. Then said the Lord unto me, this gate shall be shut, it shall not be opened, and no man shall enter by it, because the Lord, the God of Israel, had entered by it. So as you can see, there is a prophecy in Ezekiel about this gate that will be shut. So when Suleiman the Magnificent, the Muslim ruler, closed it, he even did not know that he fulfilled the prophecy of Ezekiel. Another thing you can see from here, you see the top of the Golden Dome. It's not a straight line with the gate. That's why I told you that we believe that the temple was a straight line with this gate, and it's a little bit north of the Golden Dome, exactly in the place that I took you, and I told you that probably the temple was there. The valley between us and the other side is the Kidron Valley. The city of David that we visited is further down the Kidron Valley. And we also have Absalom's tomb. When we'll go back to the bus later, we can take a beautiful picture of Absalom's tomb.
And this is also the cemetery you referred to earlier.
That's right. The cemetery also. You see a burial area that will not be a burial area when Messiah will come. Now the church that you see here was built between 1920 to 1924. It was completed in 1924. And it's called the Church of All Nations. Why? Because 12 different nations gave the money to build it, and inside you have 12 domes. One of them represents the United States of America. I will point, I cannot explain inside. I will point the bald eagle, the symbol of United States of America. Now in purpose, the architect, Antonio Berlucci, wanted to give an atmosphere of agony. We call it the Church of All Nations or the Church of Agony. Over there you'll see the Rock of Agony, the place where Jesus' sweat was mixed with blood. This is one event that happened here. Another event, this is the place that Judah betrayed Jesus and kissed him, and this was a sign for the guards to arrest him. So If there is no mess, you'll be able to go and even touch that rock where the events happened. The same rock was the rock where Jesus stood when Judah betrayed him, and the same rock the place where he sweat drops of blood. And in the front of the church, you're going to see mosaics that present this event. In some places in the floor, I will point it, you have a glass. And through the glass you can see that the present mosaic from 1924 is a copy of an earlier mosaic that was there in the first church that was built here in Byzantine time, 5th century. So we have here Byzantine church, ruins of a Crusader church, and the present church is really beautiful. We are back to the Church of All Nations. We are back to the Garden of Gethsemane. You can see remains of it down there. In the present church from 1924. It was completed 1924.